There's one uncomfortable truth most people ignore. Cheaters rarely get caught because they're smart, not because they're innocent. And the most dangerous signs are the ones that look harmless until you look closer. Today, we're uncovering 5 psychological signs your partner might be cheating, and the fourth one is the easiest to miss but the hardest to recover from. Before we decode the 5 signs, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Sign 1. Suspicion begins. Let's start with something subtle. Have you ever noticed your partner suddenly becoming extra protective of their phone? Not just privacy, but a kind of tension. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that sudden secrecy around digital devices is one of the earliest behavioral shifts in people who cheat. But here's the twist. The secrecy isn't the real sign. It's the change from how they used to be. A shift in routine, a shift in behavior, a shift in energy. And shifts like this almost always point to something deeper. Sign 2. Pattern interruption, which brings us to the second sign. Emotionally checking out while physically staying present. You talk, they nod. You share, they say, yeah, that's crazy. They're there, but they're not with you. Psychologists call this emotional disengagement, and it's one of the strongest predictors of infidelity. Not because they don't care about you anymore, but because they're investing emotional energy somewhere else. And here's the scary part. Most people don't notice this sign until it's already been happening for weeks. Sign 3, narrative twist. But what about when the behavior flips in the opposite direction? That's sign number 3, sudden, unexpected kindness or guilt-driven affection. Research by Dr. Paul Bloom at Yale shows that people who cheat often experience what's called compensatory affection. They overgive to balance the guilt they're feeling. New gifts, sudden compliments, a surprising burst of effort that came out of nowhere. It feels good, but psychologically, it's a red flag because real change is gradual. Sudden change usually has a reason. Sign 4. And this one hurts the most. They become easily irritated by things that never bothered them before. Why? Because guilt creates emotional pressure, and pressure makes people defensive. Small questions feel like accusations. Normal conversations feel like traps. A study from the University of Nevada found that cheating partners often show heightened reactivity, especially when asked simple questions like, "Where were you?" or "Why didn't you call?" The anger isn't about you, it's about the truth they're trying to hide. Sign 5, the final sign. And finally, a shift in long-term planning. They stop talking about future trips, future goals, future us. The future becomes blurry or strangely avoided. Why? Because the psychological bond that ties someone to a shared future weakens when their loyalty shifts elsewhere. Researchers call this future detachment, and it's one of the clearest signs a relationship is in danger, even before physical cheating happens. So if your partner is suddenly vague about plans, avoids commitments, or no longer speaks in we, that's not random. It's data, behavioral data that something has changed. Cheating doesn't always start with betrayal. It starts with patterns, tiny shifts anyone can spot if they know where to look. If you want a deeper breakdown of these signs or psychological tools to protect yourself, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more.